whom live inside the universe, which is the WWE's. We're rapidly encroaching the Payback pay-per-view, where multiple people plan to get payback against other people who
have wronged them.
Have paid them forward.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, probably not. Who've pay-fronted them.
This predictions video has already gone on too long.
Yeah. Alright, so 8 matches, plus the Miz TV segment on the pre-show for Finn Balor to get shoehorned into the pay-per-view again.
Because, oh boy, we couldn't find a place on our pay-per-view for Finn Balor. Fuck you.
Alright, let's, speaking of pre-show, let's start by predicting the pre-show.
Let's do it.
Enzo and Cass versus the Club. Who you got?
Enzo and Cass, because it's the Club.
Yeah. I guess I'll go with Enzo and Cass.
Alright.
Because I don't think the Club's going to be smart enough to try and abduct Cass over the barricade again.
And they don't have Joe to help him this time.
Joe barely helped.
Well,
he
moral support, man. That's a lot of moral support.
He was like 4 miles behind the Club. Like, he showed up late to that party.
Let's be real, though. Regardless of how much he helps, if Samoa Joe is around and is on your side, he is helping.
That's true. Alrighty, moving on to the main card.
Yeah.
How about that match, which I'm sure is probably going to be the pay-per-view curtain jerker, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
Roman Reigns, because he's Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Just because I want to be contradictory and conflicting with you, though, I'm going to say Braun Strowman.
I hope you're right.
Just because I want to feel like they're not done pushing Braun yet.
Here's the thing is, I don't think they're done pushing Braun, but I know that they'll never be done pushing Roman.
Yep.
And he's going to be facing Brock Lesnar, so he needs to look strong, so he needs to win against Braun Strowman. Plus, Braun Strowman already had his big moment by practically killing Roman Reigns on Raw, but he's Superman, so he's coming back.
Yep. But not in time for the Justice League movie.
Nope.
But Roman Reigns is in that one.
Yeah. Technically, he's in it twice, because he's Superman, and he looks like Aquaman.
Oh, he's not?
He's... What?
He's not Aquaman? Or Superman?
No, because the person who plays Aquaman actually
You like Roman Reigns?
No, Jason Momoa, bro. Khal Drogo. Game of Thrones.
Gesundheit. Moving on. You remember that faction that Roman Reigns used to be part of? The Shield?
Yeah.
There's another guy who used to be in the same Shield as
Dean
Roman
Ambrose!
Reigns. No, Seth Rollins is going against Samoa Joe. And another match with no belts on the line.
Wait a second.
This is revenge. This is payback for the knee injury that almost cost him.
Wait a second. I just realized something.
Dean Ambrose is also not on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Intercontinental Champion, you motherfuckers!
Because they have to defend the SmackDown United States title on this pay-per-view too, though.
Fuck you! Go to SmackDown, baby!
It's a match that they advertised before the shakeup, so it's gotta be on there.
Do it on television. Fuck you.
Nope.
Okay.
Seth.
I'm interested in the it's gonna be Seth.
It's gonna be Seth. Alright, with those two slightly less than the other important ones out of the way. Championships!
All of the championships, except for the Intercontinental title, you motherfuckers.
Yep. So let's start with the United States Championship. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. If Jericho wins, he will be transferred to the SmackDown roster. If not, he will stay on Raw, man.
He's gonna stay on Raw, man, because Fozzie's not performing on Mondays.
Yeah.
That means I'm picking
Pretty
Kevin Owens.
much. I mean, Kevin Owens just seems like the go-to guy to go on that one.
I mean, like, I get why they're trying to add a little bit of like mystery to the outcome of this match. Like, oh, who's gonna you drafted Kevin Owens. You got Kevin Owens on SmackDown. He's already claimed that it's his show. They're not going to switch it up and put Jericho on there all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm still excited for the match because they had a killer match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm expecting an awesome match again.
You know what match I'm also excited to see?
What's that?
The Hardy Boys defending the tag team championships against Cesaro and Sheamus. What you got?
The Hardys.
Yeah, title retentions. If WrestleMania is the one where you're going to see like a lot of the titles change hands,
They're not
the pay-per-view after WrestleMania is the one where you're going to almost guarantee everyone's going to retain. Speaking of retaining, Randy Orton's not defending the title in the House of Horrors match.
No.
And if for no other reason than Jinder Mahal stole it.
That's true.
But it's going to be a House of Horrors match. So the match is going to start out in a horror house and end up in the arena.
They said on SmackDown that it's going to start somewhere
In the little shop of horrors.
and then end up in the arena. So
Hopefully no one gets eaten by a giant plant.
Bray Wyatt said pretty much anything can happen in this. So
Yeah.
I am accepting.
Lightning, fog, sheeple, pitchforks.
I'm expecting a
Fire.
giant plant and Rick Moranis.
Oh God, Rick Moranis. WWE ain't got that budget, brah. Rick Moranis is retired
That's true.
for a reason. It's a weird thing. Him and Billy Crystal are just both retired from acting.
When you have the careers they did, you can just kind of do that.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna go with maybe the unpopular opinion here. I'm going with Bray Wyatt.
I'm actually going with Bray Wyatt also because I think Jinder Mahal is gonna fuck Randy Orton over.
Oh.
Because anything can happen, and it's not like Jinder's like, oh, this is their match. I guess I can't be. Jinder's gonna do this just to stick it to Randy Orton. He's probably gonna even knock him out with his own fucking championship or something, and that's just it's gonna be a extra heel points for Jinder. It's going to put a little bit more fire in Randy, and it's going to keep Bray Wyatt looking strong with his move over to Raw.
Yep. Alrighty. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line.
It is indeed.
Neville is defending against a double, Austin Aries. Who you got for this one?
Well, we were talking about all the titles that change hands at WrestleMania. They're not going to change hands at Payback, so therefore, this is where the Cruiserweight Championship is going to change hands. Austin Aries will be the new Cruiserweight Champion.
Same.
Main event time.
Main event time. The Raw Women's Championship. Bayley defending against one of Raw's newer acquisitions from the shakeup, Alexa Bliss.
So
In the Battle of the Booties.
yeah. I'm
I think
excited.
Bayley's got a lead in this one.
I'm excited for this match because it's not a full program that we got in NXT.
Yeah.
That's what makes me the most excited about
They
this.
essentially did like a one-off in NXT, and then
Yeah, Alexa.
the refreshing part of this is just that it's part of the women's division, and it hasn't been beat to death yet.
Yeah.
I mean, don't hold your breath. They are going to beat it to death.
Especially if it's really good this Sunday.
Yeah. So expect it. So enjoy this one while it lasts.
Expect to see it again on Raw.
And then Raw again, like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Probably.
And then whatever the next Raw pay-per-view is.
It's Extreme Rules, I think.
And Money in the Bank.
That's SmackDown.
They're still going to put that match on there. I'm going with Alexa Bliss to become the new women's champion because I think WWE's like really investing in Alexa Bliss.
I am so okay with that. Alexa Bliss is by far one of my favorites on the roster currently, but I think we're going to get another Bayley retention because she's finally stepped out of the Charlotte shadow. She's kind of carving her
Charlotto.
own. Sure. She's carving her own spot on Raw, and I feel like she needs one more big win. Plus, I think they're going to use Bayley as the women's champion to turn Sasha Banks heel.
That would make sense.
So I'm going with Bayley. You're going with Bliss.
Yep.
All right. That's 2 differences that we have.
Is that enough to put a wager on?
I don't see why not.
Alrighty.
Well, one of us is gonna have more points than the other at this point.
Yeah, and necessarily our payback prediction wager isn't based off of a point system so much as the other ones usually are.
Yeah.
But it's payback themed.
Yes.
Because the loser will be subjected by the winner to any of the previous done forms of punishment to the videos.
Absolutely.
So the gross shot video, the smoothie video.
That's his now, potentially.
Chops.
We could both be hit with a kendo stick.
Kendo sticks.
Even the ones we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
We might add.
We still haven't eaten bugs. We still haven't done the warhead thing.
I haven't been shot by professional wrestlers.
No, I forgot about that one. Jesus Christ, we are behind.
Yes, we are.
But we're gonna try and stay on top of the new ones.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna start.
Hopefully doling out the old ones.
Yes. So, with that being said,
post in the comments who you think is going to win all these matches.
Yeah, post all your predictions down below, and we'll see.
If we beat you, we're gonna go to your house and hit you with a kendo stick.
No, we're not. Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and lock your doors.
You're creepy as fuck. Click the links. Check out the podcast.
And subscribe.
Check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's Reasonable to W.
Like wrestling. Be sure to check out the next slide. You can check out the last video. You can check out the newest video over on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. It's going to be a drink inspired by the British Bulldog.
Woof woof.
Check out that stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Probably.